Get ready for the next battle.
Hey guys, Nick here. So for this game over series that I'm doing, I want to take some fighting characters from different games, different franchises, and then just do a commentary on their fighting style and then try and replicate it. So today I'm gonna take footage from Tekken 5. I'll give a link to the video that I got this from or that I'm watching, and just give credit to that YouTuber. I hope this falls under that whole fair use thing. I'm still pretty new to this, so I'm figuring it out as I go along. So after giving my commentary on that fighting style of that character, I want to try and replicate it as much as possible. I do have experience in boxing. I am also a boxing coach. I have experience in pro wrestling. It's a shame! I am currently a blue belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and I have competed before.
There we go. Finish it. Finish it.
So excuse me if my mustache is dirty. I'm just drinking a nice hot, frothy cup of coffee. Please excuse the sound. I am filming from my home dojo, aka my garage. So you're going to hear some voices in the background, and you're going to probably hear some cars revving. The character in this video that we're going to focus on is Steve Fox. So without any further delays, let's go ahead with the video and let's check it out. Okay, so command list. Okay, double jab straight. Okay, cool. So for those first sets of combos, it's moving forward with those punches, and if you look at the footwork and how it's synchronized with those punches, it is on point. So I'm gonna put a video here, okay, with the synchronization drill between the hands and the feet, the footwork and the punches. I'll put a link in my description below for my boxing and fitness dedicated Instagram if you guys want to check that out. Jab, body blows, yada yada, typical boxing fundamentals. Your basic left, right combinations. Okay, that one is to the knee. That's below the belt. Not really allowed in boxing. Uppercuts are nice and sharp and tight. Yeah, those punches to the knee is not allowed, man. You don't do anything below the belt in boxing. Okay. Cool. So that right there is your typical, slip and counter punch. So that double stinger, he's doubling up on his punches. In boxing, it is very important to be able to double up your punches with the same hand as, you have to throw your opponent off that rhythm of throwing left, right, because that can be very predictable in the long run. Okay, let us continue. Left body to flicker. Okay, so just to cover that flicker stance quick, that's usually you drop the lead hand, and that's to elicit a response, to get that right hand to come through. Usually a right straight, and we would shoulder roll and come back with a rear hand counter of our own. It's generally to, bait the person thinking that you open that side. Okay, let us continue. Ooh, shoulder rush. Okay, so that shoulder rush is not actually allowed in boxing, but, this is a illegal MMA tournament. Basically, there's no ref, so it doesn't really matter. But in boxing, you can get away with it, but it's not actually allowed, and you would do so to create space, and then you could get your punches in the perfect range for you, so you can get most out of your punches and hurt your opponent. Ooh, that's nice. Okay, so that cobra weave, okay, that is actually a Dempsey roll. Okay, so this would create head movement to make the head more of a difficult target to hit. And if you do this right, you can actually get some hard hooks flowing through. And he's doing that with this endless roll right now, just following through with powerful hooks. Okay, I'm going to show some examples of this right now. Slipping to the right. Left shoulder rush. Gut drill. Ooh, that's just a harder right to the body. Cobra weave. Okay, there we go. There's that Dempsey roll again. And all those powerful hooks that you can throw from that Dempsey roll. Flicker stance. There we go. So we're going to see some right counters. There was the right overhand. Ooh. Okay, so that Spitfire combo and this Tempest combo. Usually you can bait them in as well, and if you're good at baiting them in, yeah, you can obviously throw that left hook as well and throw them by surprise, or you can throw those left body hooks. If you're good at shoulder rolling, usually you can see guys, they can throw that left hook over the right straight, or, they just slip back and work that left. Cool, let's carry forward. Ooh, power hook combo, doubling up with the left hand. Okay, that quick spin. Refs would give a warning for that in boxing. It's not really a boxing thing to do. I mean, whenever you give the back of your head, the ref will, usually break it. Of a Muay Thai kickboxing thing to do, where you would spin and give a spinning back fist or an elbow, but you wouldn't do this in boxing. They would usually, the ref would give you a warning. So just to be clear on that, the ref will give you a warning if you give the back of your head. It is, dangerous. You're going to get hit in the back of the head in boxing, but this is Tekken. So usually when somebody gives the back of their head and the other guy's on them, the ref would break it up because it can be potentially dangerous. Usually when a boxer gets a hit in the back of the head, the one who threw the shot gets a warning, and then also the other one gets told not to turn around. Okay, so all this ducking, it is, especially the ducking to the body blows, it's just a slip and then obviously a counter punch to the body. It is very effective, and it's part of your counter punch fundamentals, actually. So, I mean, that is very effective. Somebody punches, you slip, boom, and you smack them in the body. Okay, let's see. It's ducking and psych out. Okay, so that ducking and psych out is literally, he's faking that rear hand to elicit a response, and then he just follows through with another punch. It's a nice way to get your opponent to react to something, so you can get into the pocket and land more punches. Feint to right body blow. Okay, so he throws a feint, gets that reaction, he moves in and gets that body blow. So the ducking and to this left uppercut here. So the nice thing about the way that he's ducking now, it's a nice way to move forward, and also your hips are neutral. So it's very cool in the sense that you can move forward and you can counter punch with any hand at that point because your hips are neutral. So it's easy to shift your body weight. A good fighter to check out for that is actually Mike Tyson. Okay, cool. Let's move forward. Yeah, you see, you can do the left uppercut, can do the right uppercut, can do a nice right hook. Ooh, that Gatling gun. Okay, so that is why it is important to be able to shoe shine and be able to, roll those shoulders. Brian Garcia does a lot of these videos on his TikTok and Instagram, and he's a quick kid, man. He's gonna go far in boxing. It's usually when the guy ducks down or they leave their body very open, they're very close in, and all these rapid punches come in. It's literally like a machine gun.
Enjoying a big final round. Look at him. Look at those.
Ducking in, moving in. Mike Tyson was very good at that. And you can really slip punches. You already duck and you slip and you can move more forward. It is very useful. Ooh. Yeah, that's just a right straight to the body. If you ever got punched in the gut, it sucks. Ooh, right uppercut, yeah, no. Uppercut cross combo, very good if somebody's in the corner. There's that psych out again, faking that right hand. And there's that flicker stance again, obviously, gonna do some wicked combos there. Double right uppercut. Once again, very good to be able to double up with that right hand. Ooh, below the belt, not allowed in boxing, but once again, this is a, a legal MMA tournament, basically. Ooh, that would be a nice combo when you get somebody into the corner. Knee clipper or so. Ooh, foot stomp. Not allowed in boxing, but anything, you know, is allowed on the strats. Thing is, you know, you stomp the guy's foot, you draw their attention away from what's happening on top, and, you know, it is sneaky and you can get away with it, especially if the ref's very close up. But, you know, this is one thing that you need to take into consideration when it comes to sports. The dirtiest players are usually the best players. So those guys who want to be the, like, you know, the next world champion, they will take those cheap shots, man. So keep a note on that. See, foot stop right hook. Yeah, there you go. You see, quick hook, nice short quick hook. And there's that flicker stance again. Obviously wanting to bait someone, but this is Tekken, so this is more for, you know, building momentum. Ooh, that sway. Ooh, that's not a good idea. Yeah, that's not a good idea. That sway, when you slip backwards, it's more similar to, you know, stepping with your back foot to evade punches and a shoulder roll. Rather, that way you can stay balanced and you can shift your weight for a nice counter backhand. What he is doing here would be a better idea on the ropes, because if you sway like that, you're very off balance, so it's going to be very easy for somebody to knock you down.
Well, Ali is asking for it. Dokes is trying to give it to him.
He's looking for the shot. He's not coming. He hasn't come in here. He's looking for the one punch. But I do like what I'm seeing. He's looking for the shot. He's not coming. He hasn't come in here. He's looking for the one punch. But I do like what I'm seeing.
Comes to slipping backwards, I mean, you need to depend on your footwork, and it's also like a shoulder roll movement. So, you know, you step back, you move your head back. That way you can keep balance. You can shift your weight so you can deliver a nice strong counter punch without being knocked over. With the way that this is being done, I mean, if you don't have the ropes there to support you, you're going to get knocked back. You're going to get knocked down. So it's not a clever idea to do this. Okay, let's carry on. Forward. Ooh, jumping and punching. That's not really done in boxing. That's more of a Muay Thai kickboxing thing where you would, you know, do a Superman punch. You create a pendulum, you know, you throw a low kick and then you create that pendulum motion to shift your weight so you can deliver a strong hand. But, I mean, jumping in boxing, there's not really a point to that. Stomping the foot, the dirtiest players thing, right? And duck kick. Yeah, dirty boxing. Gotta love the dirty boxing. And, ooh, that's tough. Oh, that was a body blow to the liver. That rocket launcher. That was a body blow to the liver. That was a liver shot that would make Bas Rutten proud. If you have never been punched in the liver, ooh, it sucks. It sucks. Getting a left hook to the body, to the liver, it sucks. Okay. Don't is here a reason to bait somebody in for more punches if you knock him down like that. Ooh, and that's winded right straight to the body. Also powerful if you get hit in. Yeah, no, that wouldn't be allowed in boxing. Cheap shot while enemy is down, of course. Ooh, nice rapid punches. There's a double up there. Ooh, nice. So these 10 hit combos, they can happen in boxing. Usually, you know, you see 3 punches, 4 punches being thrown at the time, but, you know, if you rock your opponent, you see all these massive combos coming through, and there's double ups and everything. So it really throws them off guard. Ooh, that must suck, getting hit in the body like that. And, ooh, that was very pro wrestler-ish, you know, striking the back of the head like that, you know, when they do the club to the back of the body. But no, yeah, I mean, that was just straight to the back of the head. That wouldn't be allowed in boxing. That wouldn't even be allowed in MMA or, you know, any combat sport, because, you know, hitting in the back of the head is very dangerous. So, ooh, choker slam. So let's see this. Okay, that's also very pro wrestler-ish, you know. So, all these grapple moves are very wrestler-ish, and that was very, you know. Yeah, I guess it's just to give him some flavor. I mean, but those are more. Okay, ooh, that arm lock throw. So that arm lock there, I mean, you get clinching in boxing, right? So it's usually so that the ref can break it up and, you know, spread the boxes apart. So you can use it as, you know, like it's like a glitch in the rules. You know, you clinch, the ref breaks it up. But usually if you are on the bad end, you want to clinch so that you can stop your opponent from punching you. So when you're doing double arm lock like that, all right, you're basically grabbing both arms. So he can't punch you. So you can actually save yourself from getting punched. So you usually see the boxers use that type of clinch work. But that throw, very wrestlerish. So many pro wrestling in this boxing style. Is it because, you know... Yeah, no. Is it because, you know... Once again... Okay, the parry was cool. Parry to uppercut. And that's not really how you would do the parry. Parry is more like that little cat slap, but not like flicking up, you know? And usually you use your parries for the straight punches. And that switch throw thing that he did there now, that was you usually do that when you're on the ropes or in the corner and you want to get your opponent onto the ropes or in the corner instead. But yeah, all these grapple moves are very pro wrestlerish, and I don't know if it's because, you know, there was a lot of mix between boxing and wrestling in the 80s. So, I mean, let's take that Antonio Inoki and Muhammad Ali fight where none of the wrestling was actually shown. But yeah, that's all I can say about that. I guess it's just to give Steve some flair in his fighting style. Because, I mean, if you do a boxing style in Tekken and with how the whole system is more like momentum based, I mean, it would come off very dull if, you know, you would use just pure boxing the whole time. Okay, cool. So from what I can see here, Steve Fox's boxing style is very, you know, forward moving, head moving, pressure fighter, basically, more of a slugger type. Not very outside fighter, but yet again, you know, it does that flicker stance, which would be more of, you know, a defensive fighter that uses shoulder rolls and stuff defensively to counterpunch, like James Toney, Floyd Mayweather, and so forth, you know. But yeah, he's more of a pressure fighter, moving forward, move his head, you know, make them miss, make him pay. He's that type of boxer, more of a slugger, definitely. So yeah. So that is my commentary for this video. If there's anything that I missed, let me know in the comments down below. What's your take on this? And next week, I'm going to try and replicate this. Thank you for making it to the end of the video. If you enjoyed this video, please smash that like and subscribe button down below. It really helps. And hit that bell notification so that you can stay up to date with my latest content as it releases. Please look after yourself, and I'll see you all next week.